lower bracket. It could be one and done here. Game 1, Team Secret up against Team Tickles. As we get ourselves out onto the map, find out what we'll be dealing with. So yeah, I mean, Team Secret seem pretty stock standard, right? Boom, offlane Tide, one, mid Invoker, look pretty good from the draft. Tusk and this Nature's Prophet as support, and Chrysalis on his Bloodseeker. Yeah, a pretty good time yesterday on it in that 90-minute game up against Alliance.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna look a little bit at the lanes. Like when I see this Nature's Prophet, it's like the #1 priority. What you want to do is like TP around and get kills. CK is gonna be a hard kill, but if you manage, it can definitely swing like this hero's matchup, because this hero always plays from ahead because he is just a sick laner and he's really hard to shut down. But this Eng can feed easily, and if Boom Yamage up top can get Olnit's HP below like 80%, 75%, and then Puppey comes in and they get those kills, honestly, that would be super big. So for Tickles, it's on them to make sure that this does not happen in the top lane.
Yeah, because then all of a sudden you've got like Tidehunter with a freaking Meteor Hammer, you know, just hitting your tier 1, forcing you out of lane.
Exactly.
You don't want to be jungling or whatever as the Chaos Knight. You want to be laning for a good 8, 9, 10 minutes, even more sometimes.
Yeah, like you want to like slow down their game, get free farmed, and like Phantasm, farm the jungle, hit the tower. But like you want to be pushing them out, not the other way around.
Yeah, you don't want to be some like TB level 3 jungling, right?
Exactly.
Something terribly Force doesn't want to. Yeah, Force in the midst of it. 2v3 here though, with the help of Muerta. Looks like Force is going to get a bit of distance. Yamich and the TP forward from Puppey.
Ooh.
Can they finish him off?
Oh, that was a nice grenade. Oh, maybe it's enough.
Yeah, Puppey's got it. Final right clicks arrive, and that's the kill on the offlaner. Really nicely done.
I mean, just like this bonus damage you get on Nature's Prophet when you TP in with those stacks, it's no joke. He's got the Blightstone as well, the Blood Grenade to slow him down. That's very good play.
Yeah, real nice. How did Bounty Runes all end up? First blood so early on. We got ourselves Lorenoff, boom, Puppey and Dakota, 2 for 2. Nice. Balancing the things.
So very basic stuff. So yeah, this mid matchup, I expect the TA to beat out the Invoker. Not like a stompy stomp, but definitely some 60-40 matchup. And when TA like gets level 6, it becomes really hard to play through mid, and that's annoying for Invoker.
On Ducal, as you said, could be in trouble. Could have a bit of a feed in his top lane. Does pop the Fairy Fire as CK is back up, so healing through the Nature's Descendants and messing with this 4th lane of Dota2 as they pull 2 waves into the jungle.
The classic free pulling shenanigans. Tundra. Still, it has not really been addressed, but to be fair, we don't see it as often as we used to. If you get like a lot of straight fighting, it's now Olnit's in trouble.
Yeah,
no Puppey.
Trying to man up against this tag team with the Puppey Prophet. Down goes the CK. So already some problems here for Team Tickles. Both side lanes struggling against the Puppey Prophet.
This is very, very nice. Like if Secret can keep this up, it's going to put them in such a nice position.
You're going to be hearing a lot of that, by the way. Puppey Prophet, something that just feels so nice to say.
Prophet,
so I'm going to say it a lot.
I already heard it. Like when you said it twice, I was like,
here we go.
Just seems nice.
That mid lane though, it's got me thinking. This Invoker against TA, we used to see it quite a lot. And it's kind of annoying for TA to play with no mana, right? So this spam of EMP, Tornado chipping away. First, like, you said it, right? Level 6 is where things kind of turn and become more difficult for Invoker. Oh, boom. Gonna get taken down here. CK and Ench come back and get a bit of vengeance. And bottom lane, Chrysalis fighting up against Force. They kill off the Bloodseeker, so Team Tickles look disastrous in the first minute and a half in these side lanes. Puppey trying to finish off Force, but won't get it done quite. Does stick around to lap up some of his golden experience, but now balanced out in the side lanes, 2 for 2.
Very nice. Good side lane stuff going on for Tickles here. I would definitely say if you're out of position against this lane, you don't move for a while. You get Cinder Brood into the calling, then you get clapped, you get Deadshotted back in, and you also can't really stand your ground and fight because both clap and the calling reduce your attack speed. That's a nasty Tidehunter.
Cthulhu.
Love when people spit on me.
You know what I love?
But where's the gush coming from? That's his mouth. That's where I thought the gush should be. Does it come from his ear?
I feel like it's supposed to come from there. It's just something is wrong here.
You know, his Blastoise is coming from one of the shoulder cannons, eh?
Holy shit, it's a shoulder cannon, yeah. It's Hydro Pump. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what Hydro Pump, thank you. That's the one.
Alright, so let's see. Lotuses are coming. I'd say, yeah, mid matchup. I think he has a bottle now and lower enough, he should be fine. I mean, for now, mid one is doing fairly well. Looks like the Lotuses is a 1-for-1 trade up. I mean, perhaps this matchup isn't as bad as it used to be, because now that Invoker is universal, and universal heroes gain like 5 damage per level for some reason. Maybe, you know, it's probably not as bad.
It's definitely one of those matchups that's had its back and forth. Like we've had TA Lina, TA Park, like all of these TA matchups. The mid laners play against it like 1,000 times. I remember talking to one of the I don't know if you remember Meep. He was one of the mid laners from UK. He played for NIP.
I remember his name.
He was talking about how he had a guy doing spreadsheets for him. Literally just like, how many seconds into the game do I need to buy a mango? Stuff like that, you know? You just these little things can topple the matchups. And Invoker used to have to buy Blades of Alacrity, Blades of Attack in this matchup, just to have that base damage. And you're right, the universal change makes up for it. Just gives him that little bit of extra.
Yeah, I mean, he's even in CS, which I would say is very commendable in this mid matchup. At least now Ducalis, he's level 3. And I think something that's very nice about the CK Ench matchup is that carries that are great with Ench are the ones that eventually alleviate or help you to leave the lane. And I think CK is very self-sustainable, which could allow him to like move bottom. And Bloodseeker is a self-sustainable carry, but he's way easier to gank.
Frost coming back in top. Little tornado to push Boom back. Blood grenade and damage from the CK. Snowball. I'm gonna swing it back in towards Ulnet. Gets him a little closer there, but Boom has a bit of regen left. Next to his flag bearer creep, so reasonably tanky and healing back up. Poppy didn't think that was an opportunity to go. Instead, Poppy he went mid.
He stole, he stole some water rune. It's like this classic Nature's Prophet type thing. It's like this hero's impact comes from like very many small things. Like you TP to try and get a kill, but if you don't, steal the 2-minute water rune, steal the 4-minute water rune, go to the active rune, go to the wisdom rune. It's like all these small things that start piling up.
Every little helps. So Force right now being left alone. Brewmaster reasonably comfortable with boots and double bracer. He's going to get gone on. Sprout not going to block him in. He's got Quelling Blade anyway, so no troubles there. But it's actually Muerta making a move into mid. We're getting closer to 6 minutes, so that key active rune is something that both teams really looking for. We're going to have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 6 heroes coming in mid?
They're looking middle.
A massive move onto Lorinov. It's Secret to make the first step. He is completely out of mana. Tornado lifts him up in the air. Get him out of
detection.
They can't follow through under the tower because Narman's now arrived.
Yep.
So
it's
yeah,
hard to kill him if
mid?
you can't see him.
Nobody dies.
Yeah. It's the classic 6-minute rotation. Everyone and their mom and their whole family is gonna show up for the active rune because your mid laner's like, guys, active rune, please come in.
Don't let the TA have it.
Yeah, that was a very accurate mid laner impersonation, by the way. And now when you're the TA, you ping and you're like, unlucky guys. They got the rune.
Coin flip.
Yeah.
He's like, tails never fails. He comes out heads. It's 30 and 8. Invoker slightly ahead. Mid one pretty low on the mana as well.
He's doing so well. He's even like winning this lane. I'm a bit surprised about that. We have a go on the bottom lane. Even Olnet is coming around.
Oh yeah. Rotating onto Chrysalis. Tons of stuns. Trapped in the calling. Bloodseeker with no help whatsoever. Oh, Poppy has come in to attempt to help. We're gonna have to TP out the hell out of that lane. Ooh, look where he's gone. 7 minutes.
He's going for the double trouble.
Is Narman
we
gonna
have
stop
a dead
him?
shot. We do.
And a TP coming in
they
as well.
know.
Enchantress, come here, Poppy. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you can sprout, you can delay, but Wisdom Rune belongs to us. TP out of there. Off you pop.
Honestly, all good. Like, they need to use the dead shot so he doesn't steal it, but then he just gets to TP out. I don't mind it. You know, Muerta had to run back and had to TP. It's a very nice try.
A little bit cheeky from Poppy. Look at mid one coming down bottom. Tier 1 still standing. Ghost gonna
split on Force.
Yeah, trying to cold snap EMP him. They've got rid of all his mana. 4-1 charge is not enough. Force, great tornado from mid one. Dead shot off the mark, but Force is still alive. Thirst is up, but heals coming from Ducalis. Pretty close though.
Yeah, that actually looked pretty good. I get the moment he wanted to split, he couldn't because of like a final cold snap proc maybe. Things go a little better there for Secret. They might even get that kill, but either way, I like that move. Mid one forcing some more. Now 8-minute active rune. Yamish taking a beating.
Rune is bottom. Puppy denies it out. It looks like he's going to take a few hits here, though. 3 ranged heroes coming in for him. Oh, the tornado, just a little too late. A tad slow. Mid one can't save his captain.
Oh, I love mana burn. You run into EMP, everyone's out of mana. I mean, mid one must be feeling good. Sure, Puppy dies, but he gets the Arcane Rune. Everyone goes out of mana. But something that Tickles have done very well is this triangle is very fat for this TA. So Lorinov, he's going to whack away at this hard camp, whack away at the Ancients. The supports are going to get all the golden experience. And on top of that, Morta gets mid lane. So going to be able to catch up, hit your level 6 nicely, get your first support item. Very nice.
Captain Popan. What are you up to? Deep bit of vision there. Going to see Lauren off. Don't think they're really in position here to rotate, though. This is... Yeah, Team Secret is getting a bit of vision down. The rest of them...
SOS. There's a split in the bottom lane. SOS. Chrysalis in trouble.
Oh, is Chrysalis dying? A Bloodseeker. Oh, the split ends. Centaur. He's got no stump, I guess.
Any
Just going to chase him and hit him. But Force is so quick. Very speedy Brewmaster going to chase the Bloodseeker down. Meanwhile, mid one has rotated in towards Lorinov. Puppy sat there waiting, biding his time for the squad to arrive, and they'll find the TA kill, taking her down. Ravage down to Narman as well, as Boom will show off his Meteor Hammer. Landed onto the Muerta. So 2 kills for the price of 1. Let's see if they can transfer this into anything else.
Yeah, very nice. Ancient. Like this aggressive ward shows them if they stole that one Ancient. Tip him. Tip the TA right now. Aggressive ward shows you the info. You get to go over. Sure, they do kill Chrysalis, but in the meantime, I think top tower was denied by Olnate. Now they're gonna pressure mid tower and they kill your TA. So honestly, pretty good for Secret.
And this is that tied Meteor Hammer timing, right? He pressures top, boots people out of lane, comes mid, and Team Secret is playing together. This can give Chrysalis that space. Oh, hang on a sec. Lorinov trapped in the igloo. The shards have stuck him up there. And Lorinov is going to have to pop a bit of
refraction in 1 second.
Off, try and run away with the cooling to help him. The snowballs forward. Enchantress trying to launch these impetus shots out, though. Boom. Going to have to back up as he's lost his touch. Meteor Hammer. He's coming in, but the dead shot will stop him in his tracks. So now Lorinov, surviving through it, can actually turn and fight. Alpha Wolf giving chase. He's trying to spill off the wolf. Go on, get some side blades to spill on this tide. Send them forward. DeCarlos maybe with another slow. The blood grenade and traps. They're chasing but can't kill him. The wolf is munching at the watermelon, but it's not going to do enough. How many times
they threw like 2 blood...
Yeah.
They threw like a double blood grenade on the tide and still didn't die.
Like Brewmaster escapes with like 50 HP. Tidehunter escapes with like 50 HP. This game could easily be like 15 to 15. Everyone's escaping.
It could be. If people would stop just running away. Just man up, guys. Come on.
Just fight.
Stop knowing your limits. Just get in there. Right. More stacks by the looks of it. And a good D ward. I mean, of course, you know there's a ward from earlier, so good job taking that down. I mean, most of the cores are pretty happy, especially the Team Tickles ones. As Lucalis finds a Walrus.
Hello, hello.
Tag team.
Tag team Sprout. Dead shots out from Nama. Mid one's here. Try and gather up some of that experience and earn charges. Yeah, he's got his earn now, so a couple of charges for that.
He's got the full vessel even flying out, so he is pretty strong. Like, if there's no Brewmaster around to, like, split and, like, dispel it quickly, this vessel is gonna hurt. Also mid tower down, so this is a 2 for 1 tower advantage now for Secret.
It still feels like this is maybe not desperation from Secret, but this is something that they desperately need to do, right? They need this pressure on the map. They need to start booting TA and CK out of these farming spots. Yeah. Play actively with this Prophet and Tusk. Because right now, you know, you're looking at the net worth of the 3 cores. Dire team are out. They're leading, looking very good.
Especially with the way Chrysalis' early game has shaped up, which is not good. Like, he's 2k gold behind the CK. I think what's good is that his teammates are doing pretty well. Like, Puppy already has a Solar Crest at minute 12, which will help them a lot with, like, kills and also, like, contesting one of the earlier Roches in this game. Because, yeah, this CK TA, even the Brewmaster, all 3 of them are very farmed.
Man, you've got to change up something. Find some more kills. Look at DeCarlos. Puppy's going to TP in here. What's Puppy's... Oh, hang on, Force. Does he want to fight this? He's like 1v3 running at Yamich. Mid one's still sticking around. They're afraid of this Brewmaster. They don't
Oh,
want to
hello.
fight him, and Puppy's going to say, yeah, say hello to Narman and Ulnet who've come through the twin gate. Down he goes.
It was probably pretty good for Tickles, I think. Like, getting more XP on your heroes. I mean, Secret also got XP, but I think Puppy was doing way better than Ducalis was. They're still holding here. Try Narman, you have a very good ward.
Yeah.
Gets the ulti up, though.
Gets into the calling. Yamich trying to get back into that tree line, hide away from these Brewlings. Oh, the gush slow. They can't see him. Now they can. Now you can't. The bit of damage comes out of the Storm Panda. Brewmaster going to pop back into normal form, but he's full HP, full resources. And his Hand of Midas off cooldown. Would like to use it, but Puppy's arrived now. Sprout to block him out with this Pulse Snap Vessel. It dropped him to half HP. You need a little bit more backup with the slow, and in comes Boom with the damage. Chrysalis just giving that bit of vision through the thirst and even hunting down Ducalis, who he has ruptured over on that left-hand side. And Team Secret with a good turn of play there, getting some nice juicy kills.
That was very good for them. Like, at first it was like a 1-for-1 trade, but you also got split. But now you even ended up killing the Brew and Ducalis again in this game. So some much needed kills. But at least in the meantime for Tickles, they're two big boys. They were still farming. Like, Ulnit's vacuuming the entire top half of the jungle. Lorinov is farming the basic jungle. And they are getting big. That's Armlet Echo. And he's going to go BKB next. I mean, the supports are not having a good time in this game.
No, they're being hunted relentlessly by Mid-1 and Yamich. Ulnet looking for the trade, though. Does get back in there with some serious damage, but now he's a bit stuck. Gushed up with the Vessel on him. Ramage onto 2, connecting onto 4 in the back. And Ulnet going to get slapped down by a meteor dropped on his head. Oh, but look at Lorinov. Sideblade spills, the Deafening Blast. Mid-1 pushes him back. And he's starting to get some of this mana back and Lunston's back up as well. That will bring things to a close.
They need to play together. They have to be more careful about some of these plays now. Secret definitely doing the right things, you know, like playing aggressive. I would say this is more controlled aggression, and then they're kind of checking Tickles. Okay, you make a bad response, now we kill the next one. Like, CK in no way is he gonna die unless he's forced to respawn, and Secret are ready for it.
Yeah, it really is that kind of controlled chaos, that aggression, right? Like, Dire team, they're playing quite tight, you know, playing this farming game. Team Secret running around the map looking for all these kills. One minor upsetting thing is Puppy had 100% kill participation until the 7th or 8th kill. He was 7 out of 7. Now I think he's only 8 out of 11, sadly. He was involved in everything up until then. Team Secret.
Okay, so they're
smoking.
looking for smoke. I mean, yeah, they might be sniffing out Ulnet. Honestly, they deal a lot of damage. I think this is one of the nice things about Tusk. Like, with a maxed out tag team, even some of the tanky heroes, they can't die, and they do have the best. But looks like the big one is... He wants to linger bottom instead. So, might not turn into too much on the map at the moment.
Puppy with a full Solar Crest. That's a bit of farm time mid. I think now a Secret, you kind of evacuate bottom jungle. No point sticking around there. Give that all up. There's what, 3.5 minutes until day, so if you're even thinking about Roshan, it's going to be in that top left corner. So probably want to get some of these wards down in that northern jungle. Make sure you control the Roche pit and that top twin gate.
I mean, I guess by the time Lorinov gets his Deso, it will still be nighttime, but perhaps just barely. I think if maybe he had a couple hundred more networks, they could have done that. I mean, even if they get top lane in control, I feel like they could force it eventually, but it seems it's mainly mid one for now. Just looking for some more plays.
A lot of pings.
Yeah, I mean, both teams kind of have a ward on each other.
Mid one is seen by the Sentry and Obs combo. He's right under it, and yeah, there is that Radiant
And he
ward.
sees them right behind.
Seeing them right behind the tree line. Narman and Force getting TP'd on by Puppy. We'll get involved again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good catch. Attempted TP. Narman tried to slip out of there, but Team Secret is putting so many heroes down here.
Yeah, I think like these corner kills of the map, they don't really lead into too much. Like, yeah, you can try to gate top now and maybe turn it into something. At least this D ward by Puppy is pretty big. And of course, he can just vacuum up the bottom side now and then TP to a potential play as Force barely not seen. for the time being.
He pinged there as well. I mean, Lorinov, he's going to be the one that gets caught. The Force in the back, the Ravage required, the Tornado. Oh, the Tendril actually clips Force in the end. And Lorinov with the focus.
Force has no
Team
mana.
Secret just blast him down. Force no mana, can't split, can't do anything. Mid one should be able to chase this one with the help of Boom with a Gush. There's the slow, and Yamich will jump and tag team. I mean, Team Tickles really struggling to, in any meaningful way, connect with these team fights. They look good, top net worth, everyone's strong, but Team Secret are playing this 5-man Dota. Caveman, smash club on head, cast spells, don't give shits, kill heroes, you know?
See hero, go to hero, kill hero.
Yeah, really.
Whereas Team Tickles are like, I am strong individually, I go hit creeps. They're not really playing together, as might even be another kill.
Looks like it. I mean, mid one, he's been involved in a lot of these as well. Mega kill streak for your Invoker. Like what, they've got 15 kills.
Yeah, he's owning in this game. Like just the rotations, he's 506 in this game. All these EMPs as well, like bottom, just now it flipped Force in his own jungle. I think he didn't have the wand in his inventory because he feels like, oh, I need Quelling Blade because of Nature's Prophet. They need Split in these fights to like try and help your TA dispel. Because look at their net worth still. TA is still above any secret hero. Ulnet is even 2k above any secret hero. So they really need to get their shit together and try to, you know, play together as a team.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, the next fight that Team Tickles joins, but they haven't, right? They haven't joined a fight. They've been jumped on, they've been killed, they've been slaughtered. The first real fight that Tickles has, it's got to be a big one. This BKB CK, this TA with the big items, get some damage in. You know, they're going to need reveal for Invoker. They need that jump and catch. Want to make sure that Tide doesn't have a big Ravage. There's so many things to worry about.
The Secret are kind of owning them. I feel like Tickles are in this mindset right now of then it's like the next item mindset. You know, Brewmaster, oh, I just want to finish my Radiance. TA just wants to finish the Desolator. CK wants to like finish this. You know, then suddenly you keep waiting and you keep cycling through the same communication when you're strong enough to just fight, kill 1-2 heroes and fall back to farming. I think Secret right now, if they get another one of those fights, honestly, they have a super good chance of winning this game.
Well, it's gonna kick off pretty soon. I think Bloodseeker, BKB, yeah, just delivered as well. So good timing here for Secret to actually match Team Tickles if they brought that 5v5 head-on-head fight. They're waiting for it. They were expecting the push bottom. And Chantress a little isolated here. Gonna get jumped by Yamich. I don't know if you come to protect Ducalis. I saw a couple of dire heroes on the minimap, like, edging forward. Yeah, just leave him to die.
Yeah. Nah, there's no need, I think, to do it. At least for now, both teams will play around this area. It is daytime Roche now. Both teams have enough items, enough levels to kind of try and force it out. I must say, I like the item builds on Secret right now. You've got mid one who's queuing up a Manta style. I think there's nice spells to dodge. You can take away the trap slow and the silence. You can dodge the CK stun. And boom, he has a halberd for the TA, and he's just going for an Axe next. Like, no blink ravages. Just let the Tusk do the thing, let it mid one do the thing, and just tank up.
Very, very nice. I mean, after
so I'm just looking at the neutral items. But let's hope there might be a big fight.
Smoke from Tickles, trying to get in behind Secret. And they've got control of the Twin Gate. They've got a high ground observer ward here as the dire, so they can see Secret coming. Trying to silence and hold them back. Puppy TP's in behind as Narman pierces the veil, but gonna pierce her own heart in a second, dying so quickly. Puppy caught up inside the Brew Split. But this Prophet's pretty tanky. He's got so much strength.
Oh yeah, and this Brew Split is not.
His ground. The Brew Split is just annihilated by the physical right-click power of Chrysalis and the gang. Force and Narman both dead, and that was meant to be the start of Tickles' comeback.
Oh yeah. Yeah, something is not going according to plan. I think Secret are kind of outmaneuvering them in the fights too. Like, Puppy TP's in the back, you know, gets a vision, everyone slows him down. First guy dies, a Brew Split comes out, and they just kill it. As thank you, Scriff.
Yeah, I guess stream doesn't hear that, right? Got some...
probably not. Rage, quit.
Someone disconnects, they're out here. They're gone forever. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, the compounding effect of these Midases coming out as well. Like, you know that you're losing these team fights, you're kind of losing the game, it's slipping out of your hands, and you see Invoker and Tusk with Hands of Midas. That late game security is going to start kicking in as well. Bloodseeker, he's just starting to play the game. Chrysalis, 21 minutes in, he's been a very quiet boy sitting in the jungle farming his Maelstrom BKB. And this is his first real peak. This is where he gets his power from. He's strong now.
Yeah, he's slowly skyrocketing up to like top net worth. And now Roche is theirs. Solar Crest, Alacrity, Blood Rage, Tag Team, Gush. Yeah, just judging by Tickles' movements in these fights, they did not feel very comfortable at all. Like EA kept going like in and out, same with the CK. Maybe just like the threat of the Ravage. But like they need to commit together. Whatever it may be that they want to do, you've got to do it together. Like your CK is still top net worth. I've not really felt CK doing anything in the last, outside of the laning stage.
Is the elephant in the room the lack of BKB on TA?
I mean, perhaps, but I feel like you should be able to play around it. Like, so he has a blink now. So like you use your CK to go in first because he has blink BKB. You run in with the split. So it's like you have these two bodies and then you play the outskirt and you just blink it whenever you feel need be. Like I think now there's no excuse for them not to have at least an okay fight.
It feels super rough when he's getting like cold snap, EMPs, ravaged. I don't know, quite often we see the...
Just dodge the Ravage.
With what? You got no BK, just blink, refraction blink. Jump out.
Blink over it, it's easy.
Oh yes.
I mean, to be fair, no cap, he should use his hero's bodies. Like, you know, play a bit on the outskirts, play slow. Yeah. And once you see like a good opportunity or once the Invoker has been used to force to use the spells, then like you look to jump in.
Oh, Puppy with a big old square drawn on the map. Surrounded 4 dire heroes, so they did all farm out the ancients on the right side. How's that bottom lane? Yeah, I mean, we'll see what Tickles can get done here. Coming back bottom again, but you know, there's no Roshan, there's no real objective to be claimed out here. And it feels like they need to be sitting on a high ground, kind of waiting for Secret to come to them, have that element of surprise.
At least their scaling, it's not like their scaling is bad on Tickles. There might just be at this time where they're like, okay, I want my BKB on TA, we'll just slowly take fights, own it, maybe get your silver edge to... Oh, let's hold that, maybe to Tickles. We'll try for a TP, and he will be successful. Good job.
Very nicely done. It does not
it's
get
Aghanims on the natures. I mean, Puppy is getting very big in this game.
He's closing in on 10k net worth.
Good scan. They know someone is there, but the ward did not quite clip the TA.
Boom. And go back to very casually meet you hammering down the towers. That's just we're gonna get close to this next big round of items for Team Secret. And you've got Chaos Knight finding any little hole he can hide in, farming on the Radiant side triangle. Maybe thinking about cutting away.
Perhaps they... he's getting the Wisdom Rune. That's pretty good. Perhaps they want like this Silver Edge to try and look if they can do something about it. Yeah, solo the Tormentor. Why not?
Just Chaos Knight things.
Like, apart from... Like, Chaos Knight does everything and snipe it. Dude, if they had Nature's Prophet ult, he actually would have died. Because it would have rooted him. But of course, you're kind of spamming that off CD right now, I think, to get the waves pushed in.
That's pretty yikes. That CK gets caught over there. And Tickles got his shard.
He's pretending to be the Tormentor, I think. For a little bit.
There chilling.
It's like, hello guys, it's me. All force. That was very tight.
Off he goes.
But he will make it out. And continue to hit some creeps, I believe.
There it is, this next round of items. Ags Untied done. And Chrysalis getting closer to his next one. Mjolnir completed. Oh, okay, so he went for the Mjolnir finish. He was looking at that Manta style. That'll come a little bit later.
Oh, I think Blink next on Boom is gonna be on the menu. I do like his item build until now. He has the Blink queued up next, and he can also start fights, so he'll be tanky enough to not really die unless he really blunders. And then he can also start the fight with his Blink. As Tickles, they're looking to go through the gate, I believe. Yeah, that's one. Here comes number 2 with Mr. Force. And it's time to farm creeps, I think.
You don't think Tickles going to try and fight? 26 minutes.
I don't think so. Turn around, sproing. Not quite.
Oof, ow.
I found them, guys. They're bottom.
I mean, Tickles are like allergic to fighting. They're coming into these areas, just like, Ent, you go die. The rest of us farm some creeps back over here. You called it like 15 minutes in. It's like that next item syndrome. This next item, guys. Just need a BKB. Just need a blink.
Eventually, eventually it's got to stop. But we'll see when they think that it is, and then they'll likely. I think there's only gonna be two ways of them to fight. It's either A, you find the Tidehunter with like a silver edge and you try to blow him up, or I'm generally a bigger fan of trying to smoke around. Like, find this Nature's Prophet, find this Tusk. Because if you go to anyone else, I think Yamage, he's just gonna be on point and try to save the dude. Mid one is on an Observer, but it will be instantly dewarded.
Puppy's in behind onto a courier. Get some deep vision down as well. It doesn't have any TP, so he's dead here.
Hello. Successfully baited them to play too aggressive. Well played. Now we have the Silver Edge is about to be completed. The gem is picked up as well. So that taking out these aggressive wards is going to be very nice. Like both this top and mid ward that's just barely outside the base. We'll see how long it takes to get those cleared up. As Force, who's been living here for a while, runs off the Radiance. Good tornado.
Getting evicted. Come back here.
Primal.
Come on, please. Lucky Primal split. Here comes Yamage. Gonna punch him around. They got the Storm Pounder dead. Yeah, it's just the Earth one remaining. So now he's just gonna get clicked and punched and hit until he died. Hot split. His normal hero will still fall in the end. Sad times for Force. Man.
Well, they still have the top two networks of the game. On the bright side.
And honestly, these two heroes,
not
like,
left yet.
The minus armor and the physical damage they do, like once they hit that stacked 6-slotted plus everything they've got, they can blow people up in a second.
They can, but the only problem is eventually it's like a little similar to what I was saying earlier, as if the TA Muerta were your 2 cores too, they become fairly similar in what they do. If they get caught out, you can die. They're fairly single target and only physical damage. And honestly, Tidehunter can easily put a stop to that. And also, both of these heroes, they hate playing on low BKBs. And eventually, the game will reach that state.
Well, not for TA.
They're going to have to just find some openings. Oh, not for TA, yeah, because he ain't buying a BKB. I mean, to be fair, you would only buy a BKB if you want to fight, right? So,
yeah, that's
it
true.
checks out for me.
So okay, so then we go back to that point and say, is the actual problem CK bought a BKB? Should he have not bought a Battle Fury?
I think so. No, I think any fighting items are wrong.
Yeah.
Force Staff for what? BKB for what?
Yeah, nice.
I think that should be, they're missing a couple Midases.
Oh, what's Secret up to? Who have they found? Oh,
kill him.
Oh,
Guts. See ya, sniped by the long-range spit from Boom.
Lovely. Nice bit of venison. Secret.
So what will be on the book for Secret? I think they could slowly start to poke. Yeah. Like maybe just Meteor Hammer, chill a bit, keep the map closed out, play slow until next row. Second Aegis. Is looking and cooking. Not quite.
That's a little cheeky. Ravaged and punch. Holding it in trouble. Snowball's coming in. Something BKB. The Sunstrike.
Sunstrike!
See ya! Obliterated by the Rupture plus mid one's placement of the Sunstrike. Dead for 60. Yeah, and that slow poke and prod to high ground might just become a full-on push into tier 3s. Yeah.
Scoring. That's one Rax. I think this Rax is bye-bye.
Looks like it. Everyone will have to tease himself. Gush to slow down a couple. And that gush. And the girth. The width of the gush is pretty,
yeah.
pretty hefty.
It is pretty big. And the one just keeps whacking away.
One. Long range. Spouting out. Slow. Minus armor and nonsense. And out. And pressing forward. Get a bit of damage on the puppy. And they survive with one of the barracks in the mid lane. So Team Secret, they're sent back. At least for now. Chase.
Didn't actually lose the Rax. Honestly, they should be pretty happy about that. Okay, guys, second Roche is spawning soon. Team Tickles, it's time to talk about how the hell the team played. The Secret are kind of walking away with this game. I feel like they might be feeling that this game is currently very easy because there's no pushback. I think now it's gotta be time. Like I think at this time you need to understand it's time to fight back. Second Roach is coming up. Aegis Cheese. We're strong enough. We've got BKBs. Let's go.
Put a bit of resistance. Go grab an Aegis. Well, a pick off here on Puppy would be pretty powerful.
Would be splendid.
Perfect.
Absolutely perfect.
A Puppy Prophet pick off would be perfect. Perhaps.
Alright,
Perhaps
I'm
if we
muting
pontificate.
I'm muting you. Hit the W in the chat, guys.
Problem, Kezu?
Yeah. Many. Okay, another one? Okay. Roche is up, guys. Let's go. I'm not gonna pay attention to you anymore. Team Tickles, it's time to go Roche. Team Secret, it's time to fight Roche.
Please. Okay, that one I didn't... I didn't...
Yeah. I'm gonna just keep going with the P words. Pummel them.
Ooh,
okay,
that's a nice one.
Puppy is taking mid-racks.
Alright, yeah.
They're getting Roche, though.
I mean,
Puppy might just go for the top racks next.
We're thinking about
Cancel the
fighting,
TPs.
yeah. Cancel TPs, let Puppy push.
Cancel Dandy's TP.
Let Puppy push.
Alliance.
Chucked out, Nicholas.
Ravage his ass.
Ravage.
Fuck
oh,
yeah.
Ravage the Enchantress. Get it done.
Get that guy out of here.
In Puppy Land, he's dead. Trading out. Well, what did he get? He got melee racks mid and ranged top. And the tier 3 top as well?
Yeah, I think that's melee racks, tier 3, range racks for Roche. I think both teams probably pretty okay with that. I feel like this should help Team Tickles because they need this momentum. Like, they need something to bait them to want to fight. I think the HSGs might do that. So I think Secret are okay. It's like, yeah, you know, they got a lot of gold still from like these Raxes, some lane advantages, but if anything will allow Tickles to fight, it's just HSGs.
You sure about it?
Stop questioning. Go with your...
I just haven't
find
seen
six... find 6 words in a row with P instead.
With B?
P.
With P? That's impossible.
Like Puppy's Prophet possibly pummeling something. I don't know.
Radiant's middle tower is under
You're the Englishman here. I'm sure you can make it happen.
What are some German words beginning with P? Punctuality.
No.
Radiant's top tower is under
Pünktlich means punctuality.
Very good.
Pünktlich. Very nice. I have another very obvious P word that I will not use.
Okay.
The genital.
Ah.
Anyway. Moving on.
Well, there's 2 of them, in fact.
Yeah.
Wow. Here we go.
Very
Team
nice.
Tickles, they take over Radiant Triangle. They've crossed the river, Kezu. They've crossed the river. They're looking for action, and there's no Team Secret heroes there. Team Secret are instead
Puppy is
pushing
being
bottom
annoying
and
again.
top. He is very irritating.
top barracks are under
Got the
attack.
10, the tree and talent, so it's someone will have to defend. You have a lot of time since there's regen and high armor, but I mean, Mid was
How
doing like the similar thing bottom.
Oh, with Forge Spirits? Oh, yeah, so he is.
Yeah.
Death
Lions
by
back.
1,000 treants.
Alliance may have lost the qualifier, but they're still in this game. The spirit lives on.
Radiant's
rat.
courier has been killed.
Oh, mid one's courier down. I think he got his item delivered, though, in time. The Shiva's Guard did arrive.
So is it Shivas or Shivas?
Shivas. I
think it's
don't know, I think
Shivas.
I said Shivas to distinguish between Shiva's Guard and Shiva. You know?
Shiva. You picked up the Shiver's guard. Okay.
But it's not hers, is it?
Thank you for... It's not. But I'm glad that you made the difference for me so that I understand that it's actually the item
It's not
you
just
got.
for you.
I appreciate that.
And I don't do it. I don't do
Ah,
it
okay.
manually. I think it's also like when you shiver. You know, you're shivering because it's
Yeah.
cold, and Shiva's Guard
Yeah,
is
cold,
cold.
cold.
It's like Shiva's Guard. You know?
It's Shivering Guard. Yeah.
Shivering
I'll think
Guard,
of that
yeah.
next time. Yeah. Anyway, it's a good item. Let's see. So how long do we have on the Aegis script? Can we click the TA?
No. Don't.
No, okay. My bad. 140. Will they take a fight within the next 1 minute 40, guys? Be
No.
honest. Don't, yeah,
I've
good.
taken a fight
Don't
in the
think
last
about it.
35 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yeah, don't think about it. Just, you know, speak your mind. This is a,
Okay, what they're gonna
it's a
do?
free channel.
What they're gonna do is that they're gonna send 4 heroes bottom and 1 hero farms top, and then Enchantress dies bottom jungle, and then everyone runs back to base to farm on their way back.
That's good. But now they have... Can you explain why they have 2 Shivering Guards on Radiant? Both Tide and Invoker have one.
It's cold. It's winter. It's the 17th of November, Kezu. I don't know about you, but it's like
fair play.
7 degrees or something here now. It's getting a bit chilly.
I will let that answer. I will let that answer pass. That was a good one.
Yeah. I mean, I
Like
really
if I
don't
asked
know.
Sunsfan this question,
Armor?
he would have started choking. Armor.
What?
Would have told me about
How are
like
you
his,
making fun
his
of
newest.
armor?
I'm not. I'm just saying an English word. What are you talking about?
The way you said it was very like Harry Potter, you know, armor.
Harry Potter. The plot armor.
The plot armor.
All right. Well,
yes.
this pause, even though the Aegis has a specific time during this pause, it does not run down. So they have more than 5 minutes to think about. If they should have used these 5 minutes to fight, indeed.
I don't know, maybe Boom
Wait,
and
okay,
Midland just aren't communicating, just like Shiver's Guard is a nice item. They both buy it.
Radiant are scared.
I mean, honestly, it's one of my favorite items. It sounds good, it feels good, and it looks nice. And it is good.
Oh, if it feels good, it is good. We were talking about this yesterday.
That's true. I mean, that is another thing. Overwhelming Blink. Don't you think the item is a little bit better and more bought because it just sounds based as hell when you overwhelming Blink into the fight? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
for
scary.
sure. Arcane Blink sucks. The Alacrity
I
Blink?
actually think Arcane Blink is underrated. Arcane Blink is underrated.
Yeah, whatever.
That's
What
just the
hero-
turbo mindset from you coming through.
Well, yeah, Overwhelming Blink does damage. I don't want anything that doesn't do damage. Like, what?
X Arcane Blink, Growl Ranger Arcane Blink, Tinker, Dazzle,
What about Overwhelming Blink on all of those heroes?
many heroes. Yes,
Damage
many
and
heroes.
slow? Yeah.
Pretty good. Well, let me look at some of the Tickles items. How are we looking? We have a Pike on Eng. We're obviously getting items on every hero since they're all getting gold. Olnet is gonna have him getting Blink later on CK, and I'm sure he's been listening because he's queuing up the overwhelming Blink dagger, so he likes the sound. It will give them another way of initiating, which perhaps is maybe they just feel too awkward to fight. Like Brew doesn't really jump in; he has to waddle in, then he just dies. So I think the overwhelming Blink dagger it's the fighting time of the game. You know, it's their timing. 45 minutes.
Yeah, go for it. Get these key items, hit critical mass. Just don't die like this. Like grab him, brooms in, damage to follow through, and Ultimate is
They got
gone.
him.
They got him indeed.
I mean,
What?
Secret just kind of have their number all game. I'm not gonna say it's
every
too
move.
hard at this point, but they do.
Super snappy, super
Yeah,
quick.
Groove is here.
Because trying to leap back, Narman alongside his Enchantress trying to fight in here with a buyback out of Ulnet. Moving up onto high ground is a little spooky though. Cycloning up the Bloodseeker, keeping him out of battle. And still trying to fight around this high ground spot with
They're
the
doing
Observe Lord. Mid one, dropping low, pops the Mount of Dodge away.
clipped,
I think
he's
up on top of
clipped.
the cliff. He's clipped himself, but he's brought back down with a bang thanks to TA and CK. The trouble is, Chrysalis has unlocked his potential. 38 minutes in, the Bloodseekers arrive with a double kill and a wicked 6 streak, taking down Team Tickles and a dieback of the CK.
All right.
Ooh, a team
That didn't
fight.
actually look that bad until until Olnet was the first one to die again, which sucks because he died back. So this is 80 seconds without him. Okay, low enough, looking for a kill, getting the high five from Yamich.
Gets his Ghost Scepter off.
Bait
A
on
little
him.
pushback for the dead shot. Chrysalis back in again onto Narman. This Bloodseeker's causing some problems now. Force in trouble, doesn't have split or any safety, but look at this TA! A lot of damage in towards them, but Chrysalis backing up,
Oh,
and Lauren
rooted.
a little stuck. Full staff back away from Boom, as Team Secret going back in towards Tier 4s and his top lane of Barracks. What can Lauren do? What can you do? Look for some Sideblade splashes, hit onto the Bloodseeker, blink away from the Sprout just about.
Okay.
Dangerous.
25 talent is coming soon for Lorenov, and he will be even stronger. But it's still 30 seconds without Ulnet, so they're gonna come knocking, I think, on this tier 3. Because mid one, he can just travels into this fight. Here he comes.
Look at that long line of treants coming in. Spread them out, puppy. And the Glyph of the Tower going to finish them off.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Well, 15 seconds for CK to come back up. But I think Team Secret are going to be looking for those mega creeps pretty soon. Lorenov getting pulled around by the EMP is quite annoying.
Okay, the Collis dealing good. I mean, he's starting to deal decent damage on his edge, at least if he does get to click. He has the Quiver, he has Pike, of course Max Imp with the Shard. So pretty good. Looks like I think Puppy just pinged out Roche, which I think is it's a good call. We will see how long it takes for the respawn. 30 seconds. They see El Pupan on the trap.
Who's got the
Mid
gem
one's
now?
being
Is
a
it the
dirty
mid one with
boy.
the gem?
Yeah, it's mid one. He's toying with him.
Oh.
Very close. He didn't use the shivering guard there to cancel the blink.
Didn't.
A little bit of a mistake there.
Oh, here
We've
we go.
got Tusk Axe. That is
Yeah.
what I live for.
Yeah, boy, it's time. That's gonna be so annoying.
I want to see kick into Ravage. And just see you later.
When he's blink when your Tusk has kick.
That's true. Just wait. Like, okay, he's flying. Boom, Ravage. Okay, Roche is on the menu. Everyone, it's time to save buybacks. It's time for a fight. I want to see some spells. I want to see spells and blood. Bloodshed.
Tickles. They have to. They've got to come out of their base. They've got to fight.
They will. They
They have
will.
no chance, no choice, but in comes the
Ravage.
Ravage. Boom, blink, bang, bam. Kill the TA. Off she goes. Dead with no buyback. And Team Secret charging forward, looking for the bonus targets. Oh, they got caught up now as tornadoes and EMPs being chucked at this Narman Muerta. The kick across
see
the
ya.
TP into the waiting arms of Crystallis. Just putting his arms out. Yes. A basket of goodies for me. The Bloodseeker beyond godlike now. After a pretty sad laning stage, Crystallis coming out with Shell and Team Secret eyeing up the victory in game one. They'll run towards tier 4s, kill off this foreign lane of Barracks and start to finish things off.
They caught the TA while he was keeping out. Oh, see! They got another one with the kickback, sprite back, pike back. He just traveled
There
like
you
2
go.
screens. I think that is 3 on 5. There's a split, but I don't think it can do much.
Not really, no.
Just dying.
Holy shivers guards, dude. Oh, wait, Cyclone the Bloodseeker, though. Get out of here, Crystallis. You've done enough.
Alright, mid one.
Ooh, hang on a second, mid one.
Okay,
With
cheats.
the damage output, the kick across, the CK's flying, and then he comes down to the floor with a thud. Force also in trouble. As Crystallis is out for blood, lands down off that tornado and finishes them all off. A triple kill to end out this Bloodseeker's game. 13, 3, and 5. Crystallis with a great comeback here, 42 minutes in. Secret round it out and a 1-0 start. Not a victory yet, just game 1. It's a best of 3.
Alright. I mean, well played by Secret. I feel like Tickles had a very good early game, and then they just